My people, wonder shall never end. The truth is finally going to be out very soon. Anyways, guys, before we proceed, you're welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly, they said Olori Ashley have decided to push everything to Olori Ronke. I don't know if you have been following this trend about that strange artifact that was brought to the palace that started disturbing the whole place after the Olokun festival. They said allegedly before the Olokun festival took place, Olori Ashley, who loves culture and tradition more than anything in this life. See, Ashley can give her life for this, so with the way we are seeing it. Yes, they said before that Olokun festival, on her way back to Nigeria, because she's based in UK, they said she went to Brazil and she bought so many artifacts. And according to the information, her reason for buying all of this is what she's doing. This is not the first time from what we are hearing. She is doing it very well. And her reason is just to make the local festival to be more colorful and beautiful. You know, even though she was also expecting that Kabiyesi will be glad, will be happy for her for trying to promote their culture and tradition by spending her hard-earned money to purchase all of this, because they said some of them cost her millions of naira to purchase. But one thing we do know about some of these things is that, you see, sometimes you might be purchasing it thinking that it is just to decorate the environment, to make it colorful and all of that. But sometimes you end up using your money to purchase some powerful ones, some of them who is attached to certain spirits. And if they turn out to be bad spirits, it will end up hurting you unknowingly. A lot of people have problems in their life today. They don't know where it comes from. Some of them comes from things like this that they buy to decorate their houses. Yes, I've seen a situation where they said a woman bought teddy for her baby. Just like she used to buy teddies, but that particular one was possessed by a certain spirit, and it started causing problem to the child. It was during deliverance that they find out that the major problem that is causing all the problem for the child is the teddy that the mother bought for her. That is not the first time she was buying teddy. So that I'm just trying to tell you that things like this do happen. Yes. So when after the Olokun festival, they said a particular artifact on inside the basement where they keep those things started manifesting, talking. When you see those things, they are not meant to talk, but they said that one was making noise, crying. As a matter of fact, it was even moving on its own. It's not as if it is a robot or AI that they use this remote to control. No. And everyone was surprised. They were all shocked. They said they have to consult the Ifa priest them to come and see that deity, that artifact. So when they came there, they find out that it wasn't from Yoruba tribe. That among the gods and their deities, none of them looks like that particular artifact in question. And let's not forget that most of these artifacts, they are crafted to represent, or maybe out of the image of their deities and their gods and all of that. So, but this one they said is strange. It's not the one they have seen. It's not the ones that they are familiar with. And they couple the fact that it was making noise, something that is not supposed to make noise, is a crafted something. Yes, artifacts are crafts, that sometimes you made it out of wood or out of mud or out of iron, steel. Those ones you can call them sculpture and all of that. So this one instill fears in these people. They started making inquiries such that they even called their Yoruba people from Brazil to see if this thing comes from that, because no one have accepted, no one accepted that he or she knows anything about it. They all deny that they don't know about it and all of that. But the thing was making strange noise in the palace. But the part that got all of them frightened was when they called their counterpart from Brazil and they told them that they have made inquiries and what they are seeing is something strange. They asked the people in the palace to snap this thing picture and send to them, so that they'll help them to find out what it is exactly. They said when they wanted to snap the artifact picture, the thing started splitting fire. And at that point, they said they were running helter-skelter. Even some of these Ifa priests, they jump upon themselves, in the fear of while running. So with all of this, at some point, they said everyone started accusing Ashley, saying that it was Ashley who went to Brazil to get some artifact and all of that. And she is known for all of this more than any other person in that palace. Then Ashley has been crying from what we heard, saying that this thing even is making her to be afraid too, that there is no how she would have bought something like this without knowing it, that it was not her. And they said they were busy accusing her, such that she even went to meet with the custodian of Odu at Sacred Forest. And that one said she should go and make peace with a lot of people, that she have a lot of enemies and all of that. But at some point, they said Ashley started saying that it was Ronke. According to her, she have made more inquiries too and found out that it was Ronke. And only then they discovered that Ashley was not the only one who went to Brazil before that Olokun festival. And whoever brought this thing is deity. You can't just call it artifact, but it looks at artifact, but it is a deity. That whoever that brought it in the palace have mission, and her mission is to instill fear or to cause problem in the palace. And the thing is crying, that the reason why it was crying is because it doesn't like that place that they kept it. He or she wanted to return to wherever he was coming from, and that was why it is crying. But you cannot just take it and go and keep it anywhere, because you don't know where it come from. You don't even know how to go about it. It's unlike their own type, where they know how to go about it, how to manipulate it, how to, I don't know, appease it or anything. But they said this thing have been crying, making so much noise, frightening people in the palace. And those people who living closer to that basement, they have been complaining. Some of them have decided to run away from that place until it is settled. Now Ashley is saying that it was Ronke, that she is sure of it. Allegedly, always bear that in mind, that this are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. I am just a blogger. And as I see, I'm not sure I carry and can't give one, okay? Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Love you guys.